Thank you so much. And as I was standing up here reflecting a little bit, wow, it just dawned on me for the first time today that it was exactly a year ago, and that Tuesday, November the 2nd, that I woke up very hopeful and optimistic, and in 24 hours I didn't feel so great. But life goes on, and it's really important. And as I've traveled throughout the state for the last year, so many people have approached me and come up to me and made comments. And just today I had somebody say that he didn't vote for me and he was sorry. You know, it's nice to maybe hear those kinds of things, but we've got to put that behind us and think about the future and what's next. And that's why my focus is on the Florida Next Foundation, which I formed to be a nonprofit, nonpartisan foundation to engage Floridians, people like all of us, everyday Floridians, in talking about what it's going to take to get our state back to what it always was, a land of dreams and opportunities for everybody. I just came from a small business, and that small business owner moved here many years ago and started his own small business. He happens to be an Argentinian, and I told him I was coming to Awake the State today, and he wanted to know what it was all about. And he said to me, you know, Alex, in Argentina, I can't mimic his accent, but in Argentina, there is no middle class. There is no middle class. And that's not what we want for our state and for our country going in the future. We have to support. We have to wake up. And that's why I'm so admiring of a movement like Awake the State, because it is a movement. People are waking up and realizing after last year that elections matter, going to the polls matters, and we don't want to wake up a year from this November and say to ourselves, wow, we should have worked harder, or we wish for a different outcome. And the power is within us to make change. It's definitely there, and I feel it. And this group of us today, all huddled up together, we have the ability to change the future of our state and of our country. So I'm going to do my part. I'm going around the state and talking to radio and television and ordinary Floridians and putting together small business roundtables to say, what's it going to take to give you, as a business owner, the confidence to hire more Floridians? And you know what I'm hearing? What they want, whether they're Republicans or Democrats, it always gets back to one thing. We need a strong public education system in this state. That's what I hear. I don't lead them there. I don't ask them that. But it's just really a great aha for me, personally, to hear them say how much they need and want a strong public education system. So it's up to us. We need to talk to people who have the power to fund education and to support education, and let them hear from us, because they will respond. Whether you are in the Tea Party, or you're in the Occupy movement, or yes, you're right here to Awake the State, our voices will be heard. And I said earlier this weekend, I may be down, but I am not out. And that's how we all have to feel. So, I want to thank the organizers today, and I have been asked to recognize some of our sponsors. Sound Exchange in North Nebraska. And when we talk about Sound Exchange, small business, you know what we need to do? When you have an opportunity, you go and buy and shop at Sound Exchange and support our locally owned businesses. Felix Gonzalez and the Ultimate Party Line for DJing. Okay, Felix, come up here. I'm going to ask you. No. You come here. Because this is what we have to be about. Tell me about your business and tell us how we can help your business be more successful.
Well, I wasn't expecting to speak, but I'm just a small business guy. I'm part of the IBW. I'm glad to see IBW people out here. And I'm just a small business guy trying to stay local and provide entertainment for our people, pretty much.
So, all right, so if we want to engage you, what would we hire you to do? What services do you provide?
Any services, divorces, funeral, birthdays, whatever, I'm just kidding. We'll do whatever you want. It's just
DJ.
matter of it. Yes,
Sound?
DJ, sound, anything you like.
Sound,
Yep.
music?
Yep, that's correct. So anything you like, feel free to call me. I'll give you some business cards.
All right, did you hear it? Does everybody know how to find Felix? What's your email?
It's ultimatepartyline@hotmail.com.
Ultimate Party Line. ultimatepartyline@hotmail.com. Everybody got that? All right. Anybody out there think they're going to call Felix? In fact, Felix, you're hired. We're giving my daughter an engagement party on January the 7th. I want to talk to you about coming and being the DJ. And also, what would we do at one of these events without Susan Lee and Jim Shirk? Hold up your hands. You're always there. Jim is always there. Where's Susan? Susan Smith. That's what I thought. Says Lee, whoever Lee is.
There's both. There's two.
Susan
We're
Smith
both
right
here.
Right here. Let's give her a huge hand. So again, thank you all for coming, and I think that you're going to run a raffle for some nice prizes.